All right, we are back with another dog. Let's clean up some of this up here. This is Riggs. He's a big, beautiful black lab. Oh, Bubba's. Good boy. Good boy. So Riggs' main, come here, sit. Riggs' main issue is he's got a little bit of separation anxiety, where when we leave you leave him in the kennel, when you leave the house, he goes bonkers, like barking, whining, all that good stuff. This is probably one of the more common problems I get with dogs. There is no easy way to fix it other than consistency and working on it. So what I mean by working on it, oh yeah, there's a bowl there. No. What I mean by working on it is literally putting them in a kennel, walking out the door, and correcting them when they do it. I mean, there's no other way. There's other ways people say that works, but I've never seen it actually work. Come on. So what I'll do is I'll put him in the kennel, and you can see he's already starting to whine. So as soon as he starts that, I'm just gonna hold this vibrating on the collar. See if he does it. I'm gonna act like I'm walking. There. So all I'm doing is vibrating that collar. And it distracts him from thinking about whining. And I'll hold it in as long as I have to until he stops, and then I'll let it go. Sometimes you gotta hold this thing in for 30, 40 seconds, maybe a minute. Eventually they'll catch on. Good boy. Good boy. So he's already getting better today. Good. So not only do I want to correct him when I leave and he starts doing that, I also want to reward him when he's in there. So he also thinks that it's all right to be in there. It's like it's a cool place. He gets what he wants, even if he's in there or not. So I can tell by his body language already that he's probably not going to get too worked up if I leave. If you see the tail, it's relaxed. He's not looking real intense, like he's anticipating something. So I actually, like with these kind of cases, I want to have them in the kennel quite a bit and work with them while they're in the kennel. The more you do that, the more they get comfortable being in a kennel, the easier it is. And then they're not stressed out. They're not thinking every time you put them in a kennel, you're leaving. So I'm going to leave now. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So now let him out. Come here, Riggs. Good boy. Good. Come here. Riggs. Yes. Sit. Come here. It doesn't do any good if they can't see you. Good boy. Good boy. Riggs, come. So we're gonna obviously have to work on his recall. We can do that with the collar too. I'm just gonna vibrate this collar until he comes to me. Riggs, come. Good. Good. Same deal. I'm gonna hold that vibration in until he commits to coming to me and then let it off. Riggs, come. Good boy. Good boy. Riggs, come. Yes. Good boy. He likes food, but he doesn't have a huge food drive. I don't think he's ever really had to work for food too much. Riggs, come. Yes, good. Riggs, come. Yes. Let's see what he knows here. Let's see what all Riggs knows. Good boy. Down. You know down? Down. Oh, we don't know down. Down. So we got to work on down, don't we? Let's do that right now. We'll see if we can get him up here on the platforms. Come here. Can you get up here? Come here, buddy. Yes. Yes. Down. Yes. Down. Yes. Down. Yes. Good. Yes. And see how it keeps popping up? Down. Yes. Yes. That's just giving them. This thing's getting in the way. Come here. Down. Yes. So we're only going to reward him when those knees are on the ground. Good boy. Good. 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 And then we want to release him. Down. Come here. Down. No, come here. Riggs. Come here. Down. Yes. Okay. Okay. Good. So like that, once you get them on a down, then you want to start conditioning them to wait for a release command, which is, I always just say, okay. Where'd you go? Oh, you're right next to me. So that's how we start working on down, and I like to do it on an elevated surface like that. Come here. Come here, buddy. Good. Down. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good. So there's a good look at, this is our first real session. I have been working with him on the kennel deal, and we're going to do one more of those now that he's starting to get going with me. We'll see how he does if I put him back in the kennel. Come here. Kennel. Good boy. So I think he probably will do something on this one. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You're not making for a very good video, but I'm glad you're not doing anything. There you go. There you go. All right, well, the next time he does it, we'll get it on video. Sometimes they just don't want to make me look good. All right, see you on the next one. Toodles.